We're looking at the blades, guys. The root of the blade. Now, these blades are just shy of 30,000 pounds, almost 15 ton. You know, somebody left the hatch open. Inspection hatch, inspection port. Guess we can peek in, but it'll be dark. Not much to see there, guys, but here it is. These things are only going to be on the ground another couple days, and then they'll spend the rest of their lives 300 feet in the air. Root of the blade, and of course there's the tip down there. Yep, we're making our way down towards the tip of the blade. Here we are. You would think that would come to a point, right? Nope. That's made like that, guys. Look how flexible it is. These orange things here, they're just stands. You know, during shipping and once they get taken off the flatbed trucks, we put them in a little clamshell stand here to hold them securely. Got them weighted down by cinder blocks, big concrete blocks, just in case the weather gets kind of crazy. Millions and millions of dollars here. Of course, the door, that's where we'll go in once they're stacked. Got some rotor and stator cables here. We'll talk about what the rotor and stator cables are. Of course, the ladder section, that's where the guys will climb up and service these and troubleshoot them and, you know, all that good stuff. Not much to see in here. This will definitely be cleaned up with power washer and stuff before it's stacked. This big thing around there, that's the flange. That'll get set on this pad. Those holes already engineered to match up with these bolts sticking out of the ground. So the crane will pick that up, swing it on over here, hover over the top of that. There'll be a few guys around here guiding it in, maybe some tag lines. You notice a couple of these bolts are longer. Not a couple of them, it looks like maybe 8. There's one. You can see over there 2. There's another long one there, right? So when they go ahead and slowly drop this thing on there, right? There's so many holes that these bolts need to make it through all at once without getting caught up. So they have a few of these longer bolts to act as guides. Less chances of, you know, the base can fucking around with you and getting caught on these bolts. If they can just go through 8 of them, as soon as they go through those 8, the base can flange is lined up perfectly to meet all these bolts, and it'll just slide down. Once it's dropped down, they'll take a washer, they'll take a nut, they'll thread it all the way down there, and then they'll torque it down. These are a little bit different, okay? These actually bolts, tension bolts, they stretch. So when the flange is down and these nuts are all the way down nice and tight, they'll actually take a little hydraulic machine that fits over each one of these, and they'll stretch this bolt way up like that. They'll stretch it, and they'll be able to get a few more turns on that nut. Then when they release the pressure and relax the bolt, this nut became super, super, super torqued.